Hey guys, Mike here, head trader at True Trading Group. August 22nd. Nothing works 100% of the time. That's kind of the title of the video and what I'm going to talk to you guys about. I went after two trades today, one in PST, one in Lazy Boy LZB. And they were great setups, but I didn't get the continuation and the follow through that I was looking for. One thing that I was talking to a lot of our members about today is that I'm starting to notice a little bit of a change. I don't know if it's an overall change or if it's just kind of the back end of the summer type of action. But if you follow my channel, you know that over the last month or so, I've been really going after the mid caps, and I've been doing very, very well in the mid caps. They've been filled with tremendous follow through and everything. The last couple of days, it's been a little bit harder to come by. We had all-time highs hit today in PSTG and LZB, two mid-caps that were gapping up today. Neither one gave me continuation, okay? And over the last couple of days, I've been finding I'll go after two or three stocks. One I'm making money, one I'm losing money, one I'm making money. I've been kind of chopping around a little bit. I haven't been able to really get in a groove the last couple of days. And it's not because I'm doing anything differently. I'm not trading different setups. They're still the same setups that I've been trading for forever. But I think I'm starting to notice a little bit of a change in the momentum we were seeing in mid caps. Maybe because earnings season's coming to an end, or the summer season is we're coming to an end of the summer, and this is really like kind of a slow time of year. But I'm not too sure yet. But I'm definitely noticing a difference. Okay, before you would see 5, 6, 7 different mid-cap stocks were gapping up on a news catalyst or an earnings beat, and they were giving you continuation. Now, you're getting 5, 6 are gapping up. Only 1 or 2 are giving you continuation. So it's really become a stock picking game rather than the blanket follow through I was seeing in mid-caps. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about first, the importance of recognizing that difference and recognizing that change, and me understanding that I should stop pushing the mid caps. When I was first kind of trading these mid caps, I first started talking about them on the channel. I was killing it. I was doing really well. I was getting paid on big position size, and I was doing very well. I had a nice big cushion on my P&L for the month to kind of start to push. So I started to push. I was increasing my position size. I was holding on to positions longer, and it was paying off. And I'm starting to see that same strategy is no longer paying off like it was, and I'm having a hard time getting momentum in my P&L. Okay, I'm kind of like up and down, up and down. It's important that you realize that and understand that, and have to be diversified as a trader and change as the markets change and as the environment changes. You can't just go every single day and trade the exact same way because the market environment changes. And I'm starting to notice a little bit of a change. I don't know yet, guys, if it's just we're getting into the end of summer and it's just kind of normal choppy action, lower volume, or if I'm really starting to see momentum start to come out of these mid caps. So I'll let you know the next couple of days maybe how things trade, and I start to get a little bit more hindsight into what's going on. But let's get to my trades today. Again, two setups that I liked. PSTG I loved. I honestly loved this PSTG setup. I thought I was going to be selling this stock at 27 bucks. It was going to be a home run trade. It had good size. I just didn't get follow through. So let's go to the daily chart, and I'll start you guys off. Here's a daily chart. This big gap up on PSTG. Okay, as I zoom this out, you guys can see this previous all-time high. Okay, right here. Let's go back to the daily chart. So let's draw a line across this all-time high. Okay, there it is. There's a line right across. Right there. Okay, let's draw a line right across that all-time high. Now, let's go to the intraday chart and see where's that line up. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Lines up perfectly with the initial morning high. We then broke through the initial morning high. VWAP started to come up into play. We held that area, and I went ahead and I jumped in long right here. Well, actually, it's on this candle right there, guys, where I jumped in long. Okay, take it to my trade announcements. Here we go. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it more clear. At 9:41 a.m., long PSTG at 25.78. Stop loss 25.30. So there it is, 25.78. Okay, so we go back to the chart. You can see after my entry there, you can see VWAP started to hold support. Okay, VWAP continues to hold support, and then bang, we push up through the high of the day. I took a piece of profit off the table right there at 26.26. Back to my trade announcements, took some profit, 26.26. Okay, that is 15 minutes after my entry, my first take profit at 26.26, but still holding on to the bulk of my position. And I was waiting for the trade line to catch up to VWAP and give me that trade line and VWAP crossover pattern, which you see occurred right here. I was expecting us to really extend after we got that trade line VWAP crossover, especially after we had broken through the all-time high and we were holding, consolidating, holding VWAP, holding the initial morning high, and then we broke. And when we broke out and through the high of the day, you see we even got an increase in volume. So I really thought we were going to extend and I was going to be selling this up around 27 bucks. But it just didn't happen, guys. I just didn't get the follow through. You can see the stock just pulled over, rolled back down. I sold out the rest of my position right here. Okay, I'll take you back to my trade announcements. Sold out remaining PSTG 25.55. So I took a loss on the rest of my position. Okay, and I just wasn't able, it was more like down here. So that's where I sold out of the rest of my position, right below VWAP. When we broke below VWAP on this candle right there is where I exited the position. Okay, as we broke below VWAP. Okay, and I mean, I love this setup. Okay, but it was just, I just didn't get follow through. Okay, the stock was very choppy action in that stock today. I mean, look at this action. You go up, make new highs, then you go down, you break the low of the day, and then you bounce back up. I mean, that's just tough action. It's just tough action, guys. So I didn't get the follow through that I was looking for. Nothing works 100% of the time. Okay, you just have to be able to put yourself in good risk reward scenarios on high percentage patterns that work out more often than not. Okay, anyone that tells you that they have this fail-proof, 100% proven strategy, some special pattern that works 100% of the time is completely full of it. Okay, there is no pattern, there's no indicator, there's no strategy that works 100% of the time. If there was, there'd be, you know, a quadrillionaire somewhere in the world that has that specific strategy. Okay, it doesn't exist. And just like today, the pattern in PSTG did not work out. If I see that pattern again tomorrow, I'm still going to trade it again tomorrow because more often than not, that pattern pays me. Okay, I just didn't get the follow through that I was looking for today. So it was a red day for me today, guys. Next is Lazy Boy, LZB. Okay, another one, just no continuation. Let's go to the daily chart. Look at this chart. We gapped above all this resistance. Look at that resistance, guys. All-time highs. Okay, I expected follow through and continuation. We gapped up all the way up here around 39. I waited for the pullback. The stock pulled itself all the way back in. Let's pan this over. It pulled all the way in, found support. Trade line came into play. Okay, and then you can see the trade line held support again as we were able to clearly identify an area of resistance around VWAP. Okay, I got long a tier 1 position right in this candle. Okay, I'll take you my trade announcements. Long tier 1, 37.15. Going to add tier 2 through 37.50. Well, when I entered the tier 1 at 37.15, guys, the stock immediately just shot through VWAP. Happened very, very quickly. I was not able to add to the position. So instead of chasing this up and adding up near 38, I waited for a pullback down to VWAP, and I added tier 2 into this position right here in front of VWAP. I like this because VWAP started to hold support, and then we had the trade line coming up, okay, to give us a trade line and VWAP crossover, and I thought that Lazy Boy was then going to do this and make a move up towards the high of the day. I planned on taking profit in front of the high and holding onto some of the position in case we got follow through. But we didn't get the follow through. You see the stock just could not get through 38. The trade line tried. Look at this trade line trying to hold the stock, trying to hold it, trying to hold it, trying to hold it. Gave up, rolled over, and I stopped out of my position. Okay, took a loss on LZB. All right, so that was it for me today, guys. I really loved that. I loved PSTG a lot more than I liked LZB, but I at the end of the day, I like both patterns. I'll trade both of them if I see them again tomorrow. Just nothing works 100% of the time, and I just didn't get the follow through that I was looking for today. I was looking at a handful of mid caps today, and it just so happens that the ones that I went after didn't give us follow through. That's why I'm saying it's becoming a little bit more stock specific. And over the last month or so, I would trade 3, 4, 5 mid caps in the same day, and they were all extending and giving me like an hour or 2 hours worth of follow through and continuation. I'm just not getting that action right now. If I'm looking at 5 stocks, maybe 2 of them are giving me that continuation. So like I said, I don't know if it's momentum coming out of the mid caps and I got to follow the money flow. Maybe it goes back into small caps. We'll see. Or if it's just kind of the typical end of summer trading. I'm not sure yet. So I'll let you guys know as I will be paying very close attention to that to try to gauge the kind of market environment that we're going to be coming out of summer into the fall. All right. So remember, guys, nothing works 100% of the time. Put yourself in good risk-reward scenarios on high percentage patterns, and you'll be okay. All right. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.